This week on Valley Ag Weekly, we've come over to Clay County. We're just south of Brazil when we're at the Honeysuckle Hill Beestro. And joining me is Sophie Lorman. And Sophie and her dad have become beekeepers. And Sophie, tell us a little bit about keeping bees.
It's fun.
How did you get started?
Well, Dad found out from a friend that, his friend was getting bees, and he was like, oh my gosh, you can get bees? You can order them online? What? So, you know, $200 later, we had bees, so.
Okay, and the rest is history, as they say, right? Well, tell us, what does it take to raise bees? Is that a hard job? I mean, how much maintenance is involved, and what do you have to do?
It's pretty easy. All you need to do is just like check them every 2 weeks. Make sure the queen's laying, make sure that, you know, there's nothing terrible going on in the hive.
Right.
And
what kind of terrible things can happen in the hive? Disease or?
Disease, mites, and other insects getting in the hive, mice.
Oh, really? I hadn't thought of that. Yeah. You know, I remember when I was little, and that's been a while ago, bees were everywhere. You go out in the yard and you'd step on a bee or whatever. You don't see that so much anymore. There's not as many bees anymore?
Yeah. Nowadays, because of the mites and other factors, there just aren't as many bees as there used to be, and they can't survive on their own. So it's up to, like, more beekeepers there are, the more bees there are. And
so human intervention is really a good thing for the bees then?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about how far out will a bee range as far as looking for pollen, looking for the flowers to pollinate?
5 miles.
Really?
A 5-mile radius. And they'll, you know, search around. And
they find something, they come back and say, hey guys, follow me? Is that what happens?
Yeah.
And they all go out and then come back and make honey. Very interesting. How many colonies of bees do you have?
About 20.
20 colonies, and I know you haven't counted them one by one, but you have any estimate how many bees would be in a colony?
About 10,000.
10,000
bees.
Wow, so that's amazing. In the wintertime, they stay in the hives in the wintertime?
Yep, they all cluster up and, you know, stay warm. So they'll, like, I like to call it snuggling through the winter, so.
And then they're ready to go next spring.
Yep.
All right. Sophie, thank you very much for joining me. It's been a pleasure talking to you. Here's a young lady that has a wealth of knowledge about bees.
Thank you.
And we come back, let's talk to your dad a little bit about the end result. We'll talk about honey.
All right.
All right. You're watching Valley Ag Weekly.